Good evening, everyone. I'm Michelle, an exercise therapist in Singapore Cancer Society Rehabilitation Center. I'm currently managing the complementary exercise programs offered in the center to cancer patients. I work largely with cancer patients and survivors to improve their physical outcomes and quality of life. Here with me today, I have calisthenics trainer Marcus, as well as our members of our Walnut Warrior Support Group, Mr. Chu and Mr. Eddie. Okay, so just a quick reminder before we start today, this session is designed for educational purposes only. Please do not rely on the information as a substitute for any professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment that were given to you. Secondly, if you are feeling unwell or you are having any discomfort, please stop the exercises immediately. Thirdly, if you have any concerns about starting the exercises due to any medical condition, please consult your healthcare provider before you start your exercise. So today's event is organized in conjunction with the Prostate Cancer Awareness Month campaign. So before we start, let me give a brief introduction on how exercises can be helpful in the battle against prostate cancer. The prostate is a gland of the male reproductive system. It is in front of the rectum and just below the bladder. It's about the size of a walnut. The primary function of the prostate is to produce semen. Additionally, it plays a role in hormone production, and also it helps to regulate urine flow. Prostate cancer occurs when the cells in the prostate gland grows out of control and become malignant, invading surrounding tissues. It is the second most common cancer among men in Singapore. So how are exercises beneficial? In the view of prevention of prostate cancer, exercises help people who are overweight and physically inactive to reduce their risk of having prostate cancer. Besides that, people with prostate cancer, post-cancer treatment, they may experience urinary incontinence, muscle weakness, fatigue, weight gain, as well as reduced bone density, where the impact of all these side effects could be reduced with exercises. For today's session, we will be starting off with a short warm-up, followed by 6 different exercises. And for each exercise, we'll introduce the progression. Do follow along according to your fitness level, and feel free to drop your questions into the Q&A box below, and our colleagues will be able to assist you. We hope everyone got your chairs ready, and let's get started. So let's all sit on the chair. We are going to start our warm-up first. So first warm-up of today's session is wrist circles. So we are going to start with our right hand. So use your left hand to stabilize your right forearm and keep your wrist in neutral position. So we are going to rotate in both directions, clockwise and anti-clockwise. So let's start with 10 repetitions in clockwise direction. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the opposite direction. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Now to our left hand. So use your right hand to stabilize your left forearm. Keep your wrist in neutral position, and we are going to rotate in both directions as well. We are going to do 10 repetitions in clockwise direction first. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we are done with the first warm-up. Marcus will be showing us the second warm-up.
For the next warm-up, we're going to do a thoracic mobility twist. So I want you to cross your arms and make sure that your fingertips are right at the end of the collarbone. And we're going to make a big twist to one side, to your left. We're going to initiate the movement to your left. Take a deep breath. This is 1 count. We're going to do 10 counts. 1. Let's go back. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10.
So next, the third warm-up that we are going to do is ankle circles. So we are going to place our right leg on top of our left leg this way and stabilize your shin with both of your hands. And we are going to rotate our ankle in both directions, clockwise and anti-clockwise. So we are going to start with clockwise direction for 10 repetitions first. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The opposite direction, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And place your right leg down and bring your left leg up against your right leg. And remember to stabilize your shin. And we are going to rotate in both directions as well, starting from the clockwise direction. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, legs down. What's next, Marcus?
Next, we're going to mobilize the shoulder joint. So I want you to stretch your fingers open, wide open, and extend your arms to your sides. Make sure your arms are straight. And we're going to do 10 repetitions forward and 10 repetitions back. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Okay, the last warm-up of today's session is hip circles. So let's all stand up from our chair. And our feet should be about hip width apart. And place both hands over your hip. We are going to draw circles with our hip in clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. So we are going to start off with the clockwise direction first. So 10 repetitions. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And to the opposite direction. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So we are going to move on to the next part of our exercises. So please just give us a moment. Okay. Before we start with the exercises, please prepare your gym mats first. And if you are concerned about the common side effect, which is urinary incontinence, you may want to tighten up your anus while you are doing the exercises. This helps to strengthen your pelvic floor muscles. So you may incorporate this tightening of your anus while doing all the exercises that we are going to go through later. So we are going to go ahead with our first exercise. So we hope that you have gotten your gym mats ready. So let's lie flat on the mat. So after you lie flat on your mat, keep your knees bent, ankle right under your knees, and your feet should be about shoulder width apart, both palms on your mat. So the first exercise is bridging. We are going to squeeze our buttocks and lift it up as high as we can and slowly place it back down on the mat. So this exercise actually helps to strengthen your buttock and your abdominal muscles. So we are going to do this exercise for 10 repetitions and 2 sets. So let's start off with the first set of 10 repetitions. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. We are going to take a break for 10 seconds. Let's continue with our second set of 10 repetitions. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. As a progression for this exercise, you may want to do the same action. Squeeze your buttock and lift it up as high as you can, and hold it there for about 10 seconds before slowly placing your buttocks onto the mat again. So let's try it for once together. Ready, go. Squeeze your buttocks, lift it up high, and hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly place your buttocks down on the mat. So to further progress this exercise, Marcus will show us how to do single leg bridges.
So for the single leg bridge, you want to extend one leg and point it to the ceiling and ensure that it does not flop around throughout the movement. So it's a stationary leg, and pushing harder with the working leg, which is the leg on the ground. I want you to thrust your hips all the way to the ceiling, hold it there, and then slowly lower yourself while engaging the glutes even harder. So I'm going to show you again one more rep. And down. For the other leg, I'll show you again. 1, 2, 3. Up, engage the glutes, and back down.
Okay, for the next exercise, our second exercise of today's session is bent knee raises. So you just have to assume the same position as what we did just now for the bridges. But something extra here that you have to do is to press your lower back against the mat while doing this exercise. So we have to lift our right leg up to hip and knee 90 degrees and slowly place it back down, and left leg lifted up to 90 and slowly place it back down while maintaining the pressure here over our low back. So we are going to do this for 10 repetitions and 2 sets. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Let's take a rest for 10 seconds. And this exercise mainly helps us to strengthen our abdominal muscles. Let's continue with the second set of 10 repetitions. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. So as a progression for this exercise, Marcus will show us how to perform double bent knee raises and also double bent knee raises with hold.
So the full expression of this bent knee raise, you can squeeze your kneecaps together, squeeze your heels together as before. Everything stays the same, like what Michelle has stressed, including flattening your lumbar against the ground by sucking your belly button to your spine. And I'm going to show you one rep how it's done. Okay, you're going to lift both legs simultaneously off the ground. And down. Maybe do one more rep. And up. And down. I'll also show you this exercise as a static hold. Everything stays the same. You can even try pressing your hands harder into the ground to get more core activation. Okay, we're going to hold for maybe 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and up. Let's hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently lower your feet down to the ground. Good.
Okay, our third exercise for today's session is bent knee side planks. So we are going to move into a side lying position first. So for this exercise, you have to place your elbow right below your shoulder And keep your elbow, hip, and knee in a straight line. And your knees should be bent to a 90-degree angle. Keep the upper arm over your thigh and clench your fist. So what we are going to do for this exercise is to squeeze your buttock as hard as you can and lift your hips up as high as you can and slowly drop it down. So we are going to do this exercise for 10 repetitions and 2 sets. Let's start with the first set of 10 repetitions. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. So we are going to do another set over our left side. So change side first. The same thing. Elbow right under your shoulder. Keep your elbow, hip, and knee in a straight line. And hands over your thigh. Clench your fist. And you are going to squeeze your buttock and lift it up as high as you can. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. So for now, as a progression, we should do the same action, but we can increase the duration of the hold. The same thing as bridges. So we are going to squeeze our buttock and lift our hip as high as we can and hold it there for 10 seconds. Let's try this for once. Ready? Go. Lift your buttocks up and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Great. Let's change to the other side as well. So this exercise could help you to strengthen your buttock and your abdominal muscles. Okay, the same position. Ready? Go. Lift it up high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. So to further progress this exercise, Marcus would show us how to perform a straight leg side plank.
Okay, so I'm going to assume the same position, ensuring that my elbow is beneath my shoulder. If the elbow travels any further, it's going to make the exercise more difficult, and we don't want that. Also, I want you to ensure that your toes are always constantly pointing to your face, so you get a nice capital L here, from my point of view, and it increases the base of support, okay? So everything stays the same, including clenching the top hand for more tension. Engage your core, squeeze your buttocks, and then raise your hips up. 1, 2, 3. And down. So I'm going to show you on the other side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and up. Let's hold it here for a while. 3, 2, 1, and down. Back to you, Michelle.
Yes. So next we are going to do half squats. So give us some time. Get ready your chairs. Okay, so let's all stand together right in front of your chair. Stand slightly away from your chair and keep your feet about hip width apart. Place both hands up and try to keep your shoulder blades squeezed together while you're doing this exercise. So we are going to squat and gently touch the chair with your buttocks and stand up again. So this exercise helps to strengthen your thigh muscle. We are going to do this for 10 repetitions, 2 sets. Starting with the first set first for 10 repetitions. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's take a break for 10 seconds. Okay, let's place our arms up again. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands down, and Marcus will show us how to progress this exercise.
So now we're going to do the squat with a hole at the bottom without our glutes touching the chair. It's also imperative that you try and create more tension by gripping the ground with your toes and depressing, retracting your scapula down and back. So I'm going to show you an example first. Hands out. I'm going to stick my butt backwards and then lower myself just a little bit, bending at the knees, gripping the ground with my toes and holding here for 10 seconds. Okay? Ready? Everybody, let's start. 1, 2, 3, and down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and up.
So for the next exercise, we are going to have you to stay close to a wall. So let's give us a break first. Okay, so the next exercise that we are going to do is wall push-up. So firstly, stand facing a wall and stand about arm's length distance away from the wall and open your feet up about shoulder width apart and place both palms about your chest level. And you are going to slowly bend your elbows and have your forehead gently touching the wall and slowly straighten your elbow again. It would be good if you can squeeze your abdominal muscle and buttock muscle tight while doing this exercise. This exercise mainly helps you to target your chest and arm muscles. So let's try to do this together for 10 repetitions and 2 sets. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And take a rest for 10 seconds. Let's continue with our second set of 10 repetitions. Palms on the wall. Slowly bend your elbow. Gently touching the wall with your hip and straighten your elbows up again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. So Marcus will show us the progression of this exercise by doing a wide push-up.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go shoulder width apart, and then we're going to point our hands out a little bit, as well as ensuring that once you're shoulder width apart, right, your hands comes actually slightly away from the midline. And then you're going to tiptoe. Sorry, you're not going to tiptoe. We're going to keep your feet flat, squeezing your abs and your glutes. So maybe I'll get Michelle to demonstrate.
Okay, so.
You can have your feet shoulder width apart. Okay, move yourself slightly away from the wall.
Okay.
Okay, what she's going to do is she's going to bend the elbows, lowering her chest to the wall, taking a short pause there, and then pushing back out. Okay, let's go again. Down. And pushing back out. This adds more stress onto the chest muscles by increasing the distance of the hands. So we're all going to do it together. Maybe just 1 rep, 1 or 2 reps. 1, 2, 3, and down. Short pause and up. 1 more and down. And up. Okay, good.
Okay, so now next, we are going to move on to our last exercise, which is scapular retraction. What is scapula actually? So Marcus, okay, so scapula is actually your shoulder blades, the bone there. So retraction, meaning the movement of the bones coming together. So what are we trying to target doing this exercise is to strengthen the muscles between your shoulder blades. So how are we going to do this exercise is to have your back lean against the wall. Place your feet slightly away from the wall and place your arms against the wall. Keep your elbow at a 90-degree angle and keep your arm slightly away from your body, and we are going to use our arm to press against the wall and have our shoulder blades squeezed together. So we are going to do this for 10 repetitions and 3 sets. Ready? Go. 1, push and release. 2, push and release. 3, push and release. 4, push and release. 5, push, release. 6, push, release. 7, push, release. 8, push, release. 9, push, release. 10, push and release. So we are going to take a break for 10 seconds. Let's continue with the second set of our exercise. Again, arm slightly away from your body. Press your arm against the wall and try to have your shoulder blades come together. Ready? 1, release. 2, release. 3, release. 4, release. 5, release. 6, release. 7, release. 8, release. 9, release. And 10, release. So we are going to have to do one more set. So let's take another 10 seconds break. Okay, get your arms ready. Press your arms against the wall again and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Ready, go. 1, release. 2, release. 3, release. 4, release. 5, release. 6, release. 7, release. 8, release. 9, release. And 10, release. So for this exercise, as a progression, you may want to press against the wall and hold it for a longer duration. For example, like 10 seconds. So let's try it together for 10 repetitions. So do the same action. So arm slightly away from the body. Press your arm against the wall and try to have your scapula come together. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you are doing it and hold it there for 10 seconds. So press and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Number 2, press against the wall. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Number 3, push again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Number 4, push again. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Number 5, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. There are 5 more repetitions to go. Ready? Push against the wall. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Number 7, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Number 8, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Number 8, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 9, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And last one, push and hold the squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. So for further progression, Marcus will show us how to perform wall slides against the wall.
So now we're going to perform the wall slides, and we're going to have the top of our hands pasted against the wall. All the cues that Michelle has shared with you stays the same, okay? Feet shoulder width apart, feet slightly further away from the wall, stick your glutes against the wall for stability. Let's paste our upper body back against the wall as well, and the top of your hands right here. We're going to paste it to the wall and glide it up all the way. Taking a short pause at the top for a count of 1 and then back down. We're going to do a count, 10 counts, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, and up. And down, and up, and down. Constantly pressing against the wall if you can. And up, and down. 5 more. Up, and down. 4, down. 3, down. 2, down. Last one, 1, and down. Good.
Okay, so that's all our exercises for today. Yeah, so if you have any questions to ask us, feel free to drop your question in the Q&A box, and our colleagues will assist you. So thank you so much for your participation today, and also to Marcus, Mr. Chu, and Eddie, our Walnut Warrior support group members. So thank you so much for joining us for the virtual workout session today, and bye-bye.